So again, we will start because it's mainly here. We'll start with the border first. So the easy one, always start with easy. It's the hairline. Okay. We have here the zygoma. Okay, so I will try to do all the. Okay, this is all the zygoma bone. Want to be above it. Okay, so this is zygoma. Again, apex line. I'm folding the ear from the back of the ear to the tragus. Okay, and doing some kind of line up. Okay, again, if you want to be very accurate, go to the do 20, but it's really, you will see that you don't need, because it's really like slight angle here. And the superior border, okay, mid forehead line. So we want to find where the middle of David's forehead, we have like the eyebrow line just a bit above the nasal bridge here. So it's here. And we have the hairline and the middle line here. Okay, and starting running with that. Like that. And we have Dumai. Dumai 17, right? So we have the occipital protuberance and we're falling above it. This area. Okay, and now, sorry, I'm going to do that. For you to have okay. Okay. It's like that. Okay. So of course you don't need to draw on your patient, but this is the idea. You can also see that area, the upper part, okay, the anterior border here from above the zygoma to the mid forehead line. It's about double the length of that area. Okay, so if you know this area is in David is about, see, my three finger, you know that you need to be around 1.5 always. Okay, or if it's 4 finger, 2. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, so that's approximately the area that you want to find. Okay, now let's start putting the points together. So like we said, in the anterior border we have 4 points. We will start with the upper one and lower one. By the way, you always, like, I think in 95% of your patients, you will see this like triangle, right? The hair is going outside. It's a temporalis muscle. So lung will be usually on this area, on this top of, or how it's called, the top of the triangle or something like that. And it's going to be here. Okay. Check it all the time, but in most cases that's what it's going to do. Okay, so that will be lung in the middle between the upper part or superior border and anterior border. Now I'm going all the way down, palpate here the zygoma and falling above it. See, I'm doing this movement because I really want to be very close to that. Okay, just above it, it's D. I'm going to show you that after that. Where is exactly D? But for now, that's large intestine. Okay, and now I have this curved line, and I want to see where the other point. So I want to imagine how I'm stretching that and find some kind of equal margins on this line. So that will be the area of small intestine. Usually it's where you see you have like curved in the and then when you see that it's starting to go like a little straight down your hair, that will be sangial. Okay, you have lung, small intestine, sangial. and lungs, small intestine, sanjiao, and large intestine. Okay?
Are they equidistant, more
Yeah.
or less? Yeah.
They are in equal distance. That's what I meant. Like, I'm taking this curved line, imagine how he's spread out to a straight line, and then I cut him for equal margins. And that's around the area. Now I'm going to the back border. So we said that we need to find extra D notch. Okay, so extra D is here, right? In the hallux and cross the hallux, just anterior to the hair. And we want to climb from the upper part to the bone. So that will be gallbladder. Okay, let me see that I'm even here. Gallbladder. Okay. And then I'm going all the way up. When I meet the mid forehead line, superior border, that will be heart. Just in the middle here, we have liver. Okay. Of course, I'm marking with a wide dot because you need to picture that and see what I'm doing, but it's much more smaller points, but it's the center of this each point that I mark. Yeah. Now to find the midline for 3 points, or before that, heart, liver, gallbladder. Yeah. Now I want to find the midline that we have 5 points there. I want to find the area between lung and heart. Okay, so I'm dividing that to half. Okay, just in the middle. I hope I'm just in the middle because it's, yeah. That will be pericardium. Okay, and I'm going all the way down, and you see you have if we spoke about anterior line of hair, you can see that there is some kind of posterior line of hair. Okay, it's not usually our beard or hair is not starting directly after the ear. Okay, it's just have some kind of back line. So I want to be between them, between the back and the front line of hair, and put here my bladder point. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we have another 3 points. Okay, I'm going to show you like the most. It's going to be a bit annoying. Okay, but I want to show you how is the most accurate way to find them. After that, of course, we are not going to do that exactly in the clinic, but just for you to see. Okay, so I'm doing this line, right, between the bladder and pericardium. You can see it's not always like straightforward. It really depends on the 2 points that we found before. And then I'm starting to cross lines, okay, between the pericard and bladder line and the line that we cross of small intestine and liver. This is the upper point. The line here, it's stomach. Yeah. Okay. You can see it here also. So I didn't put the points here for you. Okay, that one. Between small intestine and liver and pericardial to bladder, that's the area of the stomach. And now, between sanjiao and the gallbladder and the pericard bladder line, this is spleen. Okay? And just between spleen and bladder, in the middle, we have kidney. Okay, that's the idea. Or you can say we have pericard, approximately 1 centimeter is stomach, 1 centimeter is spleen, half a centimeter is kidney, and and the lower part is bladder. Okay, but that's the main idea. Okay, now like we said, you have the lines and you want to travel between the dots. Okay, you're not going to start searching all these areas. So usually what we are doing is just to hold always the diagnosis. Okay, so for you to understand, I will hold, for example, in this area. Okay, and let's say I'm palpating, you have kidney and bladder and liver and so on. For example, I have Sanjo. Okay, Sanjo is here. Okay, I'm saying, okay, this is like with high tonus, it's reactive to the patient, it's sensitive, and I'm going to the point that I'm easily find. I know where is large intestine. So then I start palpating up till I find this nodule or a sensitive spot. Okay, I'm pressing a bit and see if there is a change in the tonus of the area of the Sanjo. And then I know that I'm in the right spot. I kick my needle and put in the needle in. Okay, that's how I validate. Again, with the stomach. Okay, so stomach meridian here, I'm pressing, seeing sensitivity. So can go either way. I go in lung, heart, pericard, and then I start to go down till I find sensitivity that supposed to be around 1 centimeter below your pericard point. Again, press on it, palpate, and so on. So it's a lot working with the diagnosis and validate your areas. Okay, you can see that kidney is like running a bit directly from the upper tragus and forward, all kind of plays like that. Okay, you will figure it out a bit. Of course, gallbladder, heart, liver is very easy because I'm going extra D notch and going up. Gallbladder, it's the first thing I meet. Again, I will work with the gallbladder diagnosis, and heart and liver, actually they are pretty much the same area here. Okay? Just for reference, I will show you D and G. Yeah, D and G, because you will ask that in a couple of minutes. So, if you remember, again, D, the location of D is around 1 centimeter above. And we said you want to go from the root of the ear to the external canthus, right? With a like imaginary line. So if I'm going like that, you see I'm halfway. Okay, I don't want to put it as a point because it's confusing. Okay, now for us it's a line here. Okay, this is D. Okay, just in the midway between large intestine and Sanjo. That's why yesterday I said don't be so close to large intestine because it's confusing and large intestine will be sensitive anyway. Okay, so and again it's around pretty much approximately 1 centimeter. G, for example, G2 is exactly Sanjo. Okay, if you put your finger on D, or if you draw a straight 90-degree line from the root of the ear, you will see that this is G2, and then on G2 you have all the curved line of the G. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we have everything here.